Hello everyone, this is Backyard Musings, broadcasting live from the Double Wide in Apple Valley, California. I'm Steve.
And I'm Scott.
How you doing, everyone?
It is another beautiful day in the high desert. This is just a remarkable weather for February.
We're not wearing jackets. So,
it's beautiful outside.
It's really nice.
It's supposed to be 68 tomorrow. So
Yeah, so it's really good. So today I saw an article talking about the Afghanistan withdrawal, and a book's coming out. It's going to talk about it. It got me really upset. Because I'm retired Army. Got me really upset. So we're going to take a look at that. So, Scott, can you tell me off the top of your head the definition for a delusion?
Well, I can. It's falsely believed or propagated.
Right. Something that's falsely believed or propagated that is false.
Yeah.
Right? Opposite of what it is.
And what happens when you do that? The more times you tell a lie, it becomes the truth, right? Or the truth. It becomes the truth. Yeah.
Nazi said that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
More little white lies from the Biden-Harris Idiocracy, anything to deflect and distract from their incompetence. And while I was thinking about this today, I said, Biden is the perfect poster child for the effects of DIE, diversity, inclusion, equity, complete and utter incompetence. I'm putting it out there.
He is. I mean, he can't open his mouth without blowing something up.
Saturday, Wednesday. Ooh.
Yeah, it's amazing.
This time, Biden defiantly believes that he made the right decisions on the disastrous withdrawal from Afghanistan, according to an upcoming book. At least Biden's taking credit for making the decisions, right? I mean, that's something.
At least he takes credit for it. But that whole period right there was just a flat-out debacle with the way we retreated. We left arms there at Bagram Air Force Base.
All over. Kandahar.
Yeah, just abandoned everything. And the people that we had there, we abandoned. It took them several weeks, months to get them out. If they're even all out. I don't know.
Withdrawal,
yeah.
There's NGOs that are going to try and get them out.
Yeah.
Patriots.
Exactly. People that were just
to
putting their life on the line
to get them out.
Yeah, people that helped them during the war. And what a fiasco. And that cost some lives.
And you know what? I keep remembering John Kirby, the mouthpiece, who just got promoted again. He kept saying, overwhelming success, the evacuation was such an it's never been done in the history of the world, that many evacuated. It's a disaster.
I have no idea
what falling off the airplane.
Yeah, I have no idea what he was watching, but he wasn't watching the same reports that I was watching.
It's just spin and lies, little white lies.
It was just a joke.
Okay, so the name of this book, check this out, that's getting published, is The Internationalist, The Fight to Restore Foreign Policy After Trump. What? Restore foreign policy?
Again.
Do we have to tick off his accomplishments? Abraham Accords, first sitting president to cross into North Korea? I mean, that's just a few. Getting NATO members to pony up?
No active conflicts during that period of time that we got. Yeah, it was.
I mean, foreign policy for reals?
Yeah. No,
and remember we talked about that one day where Obama was getting the team back together to ride on or talk about Biden's foreign policy successes.
Well, that shouldn't take very long.
I know, it should take nothing. So this author, Alexander Ward, writes, quote, "No one offered to resign, in large part because the president didn't believe anyone had made a mistake. Ending the war was always going to be messy," end quote. Messy? Messy?
Yeah, that's an understatement.
Here are the facts that do not support Biden's truth. Remember, he says truth over facts? No American service members were killed in Afghanistan during the first 8 months of August 2021. None. Remember, this occurred in August 2021, right? In 2020, there were 4 combat-related deaths in Afghanistan. 2 in January, 2 in February. In 2019, there was 1. 2018, there was 1. 2017, there was none. That's 6 deaths in the preceding 56 months from the withdrawal. More than double the amount that were killed in one day. Service members. And in that blast, 186 civilians killed. Disastrous.
Yeah, absolutely. And that stat that you just mentioned, it's hard to believe that during in an active war zone.
It's on the internet, so it must be true.
Yeah, I mean, I don't doubt it, but it's hard to believe, though. I mean, in a war, those are remarkable stats.
The Idiocracy used Kabul International Airport instead of the heavily defended Bagram Airfield. I know it was heavily defended because I was there. This is sloppy. All it was. Not messy, sloppy. So Biden allegedly told his top aides that they had done their best given the situation, vowed to stand by him. Well, their best led to 13 service members killed and 186 Afghan civilians injured. And their response was killing more Afghan civilians.
I remember that
drone attack.
Watching those planes flying down the runway, trying to take off, and those people hanging on, falling off, running next to it.
Yeah.
It was remarkable.
It was
just unbelievable.
It's unbelievable. So is that what's going to be etched in the memory, everybody's memory for this time period, for his presidency? Those people falling off and running alongside?
Well, I haven't forgot about it, just as well as I haven't forgot about him looking at his watch when the remains of those
dignified
35
transfer of remains.
Yeah, he just
anything dignified about doing this?
Yeah, he didn't want to be anywhere but there. And
ridiculous.
It was
scandalous. I mean, if you're a veteran, no matter your political persuasion, you've got to be pissed off at this.
I would say.
While brothers and sisters in arms. Okay. Or when he bowed his head at the lectern. That's ridiculous. When he was trying to tell Americans. Anything dignified in that? No.
He's a buffoon.
So the entire aftermath response was keeping Biden's promise to remove troops in Afghanistan. They didn't want to talk about the disaster. It was an overwhelming success, right? We got our troops out of there. Well,
more spoken
13 were dead that you evacuated out. So this is the conclusion of our little talk today. This, more than anything else, confirms Bob Gates' assessment that Biden, quote, has been on the wrong side on nearly every major foreign policy and national security issue over the past 4 decades. Remember he wrote that in his memoirs?
Yeah, I don't believe everything or confirm with everything
nearly
that Bob Gates says, but this I believe wholeheartedly.
He didn't want to do the Osama bin Laden attack. He didn't want to do that.
Right.
I mean, that was a major win. I'll give that to Obama. That was a major win.
Absolutely. That needed to happen.
The right thing to do.
Yeah, and why was he not ever questioned on that? Was he ever
questioned?
questioned?
It was collateral, because it was in Jabbabad.
I don't know.
In the middle of the city, underneath the nose of an academy, military academy.
That shows the integrity and the perfection of our special operations.
Yeah. Luckily, they had redundant aircraft, so they could transfer everyone to one aircraft when the one went down. Man down. Okay, well, that's all we got for today. If you liked what you saw, click subscribe. Tell your family, tell your friends, tell your enemies.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah,
we'll see you tomorrow. Have a good day. Thanks.